Hello everyone. Welcome back to the third episode of the Human Playbook, and here we'll be discussing dopamine in business. When you're constantly, let's say, refreshing Instagram reels and you never know what you're going to expect next in the reel, but you're still scrolling through it, right? So why does this mechanism usually happens? Our brains are made up of two halves. One is the anticipatory section and second is the reward section. You anticipate and think about a particular outcome, and based on that outcome your brain might reward yourself or choose not to. When dopamine levels are severely increased, like let's say assume a balance where constantly increasing the dopamine levels in one part of your brain, and then your brain tries to bring back it to a normal state, into a state of homeostasis. Now, when further explored, what exactly it leads to? It leads to withdrawal symptoms. You start craving for more and more, and that is why your anticipatory part of the brain and your reward part of the brain are constantly at war with one another. So, think about this. Inside companies, also, a similar trend is observed. Whenever you receive a praise from your manager, you get a dopamine hit. You close a sale, a dopamine hit. And the problem is our attention systems is limited, like a RAM in a computer. Constant dopamine hits from the emails, the endless app notification, they scatter our attention. Neuroscientists call this the attention residue, which we already discussed, and every switch leaves behind mental clutter, slowing us down. In my view, organizations have created these environments where our systems are constantly at war with each other. I don't think dopamine is the villain. It's the biology of it, and it's not something that can be avoided. So, maybe a time when we were hooked by notifications, it feels that we are chasing short term wins distracted from our deeper work. Contrasting it with the moments when deliberate focus is required and we have turned off dopamine distractions has led to better outcomes. Dopamine fuels motivation, but in today's culture and organizations, it's easily exploited. When companies rely on extrinsic gamification to drive behavior, they risk actively inhibiting intrinsic motivation, which is the key predictor for long term performance and dedication. Leaders need to design rewards that encourage long term value and not just wins. Attention is finite. You have to treat it like gold. Both attention and rewards will outlast those chasing shallow engagement. And that is what today's leaders and today's business places need to explore into. You can't simply exploit an employee basis giving them constant dopamine hits. Sometimes it really throws them off balance and reduces their productivity. And to prevent such outbreaks and to have a sustainable, long lasting performance in an organization, it is crucial for the organization itself to provide an environment where it's safe to receive equal amounts of dopamine hits and a dopamine free environment, a balanced approach where an employee can thrive.